Hi, my name is Michelle Zaremba. I'm a student at Appalachian State University. My major is theater education. I hope to one day become a theater teacher or possibly a teacher in another subject. I'm not really sure. Sorry, that's a cat. A problem that I have in my major is funding for the arts in different schools. Different programs in schools, such as sports or the core academic classes, get a lot more funding than the arts programs. This is because people don't really think that the arts programs are as important, but in my opinion, it's very important. The arts programs are a good release for students. It's also really important for students to have a place where they can be creative. It's healthy for their brain, and it's proven that it's good for their divergent thinking if they're being creative and using improvisation and just using their brain for more than just core academic classes. High school athletics in the American public education system, especially football, have quickly become a lucrative business. For example, the Houston Chronicle reported that the head coach of Elsick High School in Texas earns over $110,000 annually, while teachers in the same school are given half the salary. That was a very upsetting fact for me. This guy is a teacher just like the rest of them, but he works with a sport that's really important, so he makes no money. I played lacrosse in high school, and I know that my coach didn't get paid anything extra for it. We were a team that the school didn't really want to have because we were a women's sport, but we fought for it. We got a team, and we needed a volunteer coach, and that's what my teacher did. And it's frustrating to see other sports like football have coaches that make that much money while other coaches are just working for free. It's not fair. Art programs in the American public schools are continuing to suffer for federal and state budget cuts year after year, resulting in a student population that is underdeveloped and unprepared to contribute to the global economy that requires creative problem solving and critical thinking. If these kids in our schools don't get to be creative and learn how to be creative in their schools, then they're not going to improve our society. Our society is going to stay still, and we're not going to go anywhere. And as corny as it is, these children are our future, Teach them well, let them lead the way. We need these kids to be creative and know how to problem solve, so that way they can always be improving. And that way when they're older, they're able to teach more kids to improve society more, and it's just a healthy cycle that we need to have. There was an article I was reading from Education Week, and it discussed a study comparing music programs to football in high school, and it found that the benefits of the music programs greatly outweighed the benefits of football. Here's a little quote from it. It says, "Consider music's pulses, the capacity to be a lifelong participatory learning activity, its gender inclusiveness, a far lower cost per student ratio, the potential it offers as an essential platform for international and interdisciplinary studies, and its effectiveness in strengthening the brain's neural activity and development versus possibility, if not likelihood, of sustaining brain trauma. Finally, the effectiveness of sports as an educational tool has been steadily diminishing as athletic programs have become more and more the end result, winning and less about the process." So basically what that is saying is that with football, it's all about winning. They just want to care about winning the game, But when it comes to art, it's all about the process of creating something, and that's what's important for students to learn. It's important for them to learn how to create. Oh my gosh, this cat. It's important for them to learn how to create. That way we can improve as a society. I am a student athlete currently. I'm on a club lacrosse team, and I also am a artsy student because I'm a theater education student. So I do definitely see two different worlds of Appalachian State. I can see the attention that my club sports team is getting and the attention that my legitimate theater department is getting. And what surprises me is that the theater department isn't getting that much more than my club sport. And I feel like it should be. So there are a lot of changes that need to happen in a lot of schools throughout America. And hopefully it'll happen soon. I hope throughout my years as an educator I'm able to make a change and help push for an increase in the funding in the arts programs at schools. Thank you.